Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. We're live right now on YouTube TV, Facebook, Instagram, and, of course, our home, CentralValleyTalk.com. Austin Reed with you. Thanks for joining us on this Earth Day. It's April the 22nd. Happy Earth Day. My next guest joining us live in our Tower District studios is Elijah Orozco, and we have a lot to talk about. Hey, Elijah, welcome.
Thank you, Austin. Glad to meet you in person. Nice to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, okay, what are we talking about today? A number of things.
Yeah, so two big ticket items. One is Biden just announced a $25,000 grant for first-time homebuyers. So that was sent to legislation over the weekend. And next week on Wednesday at Sequoia Brewing in North Fresno, I'm hosting a home buying and wealth building seminar. So what do you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about this $25,000 grant because that's huge news. I'm actually in the market to purchase a house for the first time, so I need to talk to you more about this. $25,000, that's a lot of money, and that's going to help a lot of people.
Yeah, so it keeps going up. It's something he announced in December. It was a continuation of what President Bush did in 2008.
Okay.
Obama increased it from 8,000 to 15,000 in 2012. And so now Biden is taking this because funds had been used up. He wants to pledge $657 billion from now through 2030 to help first-time homebuyers. So it's a lot different. The way it worked with Obama and Bush, it was in the form of a tax credit. So when you filed your taxes, you got a big refund.
Right.
This time it's going to be a grant, and it's $25,000, a ton of money. It's going to be administered through the different state housing finance agencies. So it's available in all states. Here in California, it will be with the California Housing Finance Agency.
So, I mean, for first-time home buyers, you know, with interest rates so low, and now this money, I mean, what other better time to buy than the next few months?
Yeah, if you haven't already heard, last week the LA Times said that Fresno was the hottest real estate market in the nation. So there's a lot of reasons why Fresno is such a great market. There's another ratio, or there's another way that we like to show demographics for this county to prove that it is one of the hot markets. And from a real estate perspective or an investor perspective, this is one of the top 10% of the markets because of where housing appreciation has been, where it's going. Just in the last year, some of the neighborhoods went up from 13 to 30%. So the longer you wait, it's going to be harder to get into those really great neighborhoods. But the good news is once you are in that neighborhood, you can build some instant, tremendous amount of equity. And that's one of the reasons why we do these home buying wealth building, because the first step towards building wealth in this country is through a home.
Well, yeah, and it's easy to do. And with, people pay so much per month with just apartments,
Did you know there's a new development? There's a 6-month waiting list here in Fresno for rent that is as much as $3,600 a month.
Where's that?
It's North Fresno. It was also in that same article on LA Times. You can see it on my Facebook page. But I mean, if you're spending $3,600, I mean, you can get a Van Ness estate home. I mean,
right? I know.
It's a big payment.
I know. That's crazy. $3,600.
It's a lot of money.
Wow.
And there's a waiting list. People are dying to get into this community.
That's insane. There's a lot of developments too, new ones, not just in Fresno, but like in Madera Ranchos. So, I mean, you can pick where you want to be and get a really nice house for a great deal, especially compared to, I mean, we already know the Bay Area and Los Angeles, but other, major cities across California as well. I mean, Sacramento's more expensive than Fresno, right?
Oh, yeah, big time. So you brought up an interesting point because I do these seminars throughout California. In San Diego, where my home base is, the average home price is $700,000. In San Jose, the average home price is $1 million. San Francisco, the average home price is $1.8 million. So to have an average home price here in between $200,000 to $320,000, I mean, it's actually feasible as a first-time home buyer to move into your dream home. Very often in other communities, you need to get a small home and just know that eventually you're going to get into your dream home. You don't have to do that here. Your first home can be your dream home.
Perfectly said. And, you know, it's fascinating to me, too, because I've been talking about this a lot on my show the last couple weeks. You know, the new population numbers for just the city of Fresno. I mean, in 10 years, we've grown almost 60,000
bananas
people, you know. And the other thing I think that makes Fresno really cool is you're close to everything. You're close to LA. You're close to San Francisco. Yep. You're close to the beach. So it's
Absolutely.
a perfect, I mean, we're probably going to just keep growing.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love. Being born and raised here in Fresno, it's a great place because you really are in the middle of everything, and everything is a short drive away. I love driving.
Yeah, me too. I know. It's fun to, you know, be at the beach in 2.5 hours.
Yep.
You know, go to the mountains. I mean, we're right near Yosemite. Okay, so we are running out of time. This is a great conversation, but real quick, people can connect with you through CrossCountry Mortgage, right?
Yep. So my website is CrossCountry Mortgage. If you want to instant message me, you can find me on Facebook at Elijah's Office or Elijah Oro on Instagram.
Very good. And then the event, let's give one more reminder to everybody.
Cool. So next week at Sequoia Brewing in North Fresno, Champlain and Perrin, from 6 to 8, I'm hosting a home buying and wealth building seminar. Austin, have you noticed how in school they never teach you how to make money work?
I know.
And so this is going to be the first time I'm doing a wealth building seminar in the Central Valley. And it's just going to be an introduction. So a lot of people need to know the very first step. So I'm going to have the very first four things you need to do to start building wealth. And it's not a get rich scheme. This is something that takes time to get there. But if you follow a plan and you work with what a lot of people who have a lot of money are doing, then you can put yourself in a comfortable position.
All right. Very good. Elijah, CrossCountry Mortgage, check him out and check out the event. And let's all build money together.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Thanks, brother. Good to meet you. All right, coming up, I've got one more final guest here on Central Valley Talk, so stay with me for that. It is next.